Help me understand how, despite security, despite a system being buzzed into the school, this guy with an AK-47 gets in there.
Well, it just tells us across the country we still got work to do. He was able to breach that school uninterrupted, and with what we believe that had occurred, he piggybacked behind a parent who was coming out of the school with a child.
So he didn't have to buzz himself?
He didn't have to buzz himself in.
Okay, and so he walked in and we sort
He
of
walked
know the
in
rest.
and that's where it all started. And from what we know so far is that he went into one of the offices, front administrative offices there, where he came in contact with the witness who
we just heard from,
interviewed. Yes.
who many people are calling a hero. And you heard what she did, sort of telling her personal story,
Right.
trying to calm him.
Right.
I'm just curious, as a chief of police, is that the kind of advice you would give someone in a situation like that? Heaven forbid.
Well, you know, every situation is very, very different. And this was a very different situation. And for her, she came in contact with him first, from what we know. And she just did what came natural for her. You know, some things you cannot rehearse in life. Mm-hmm. And this is one of those things as well, too. And she allowed her instinct, her goodwill, and her ability to be able to, her sense of a need to talk to him, being that she was right there with him. And it all turned out well for everyone involved. But hero she certainly is, and that's exactly what she is, a hero today to all of us across the metro Atlanta and all of us across the country.
What about the parents? I talked to, in the midst of this yesterday, a man who was trying to pick up his nephew. He was learning about what was happening through watching CNN, through watching Atlanta TV, and so I know a lot of parents are still pretty frustrated. And this is more with the school system than anything, that
Right.
they didn't get enough information. Do you know what's being done about that?
Well, you know, in a situation such like that, because all these situations are very different, there's many similarities, but there are also a great deal of differences. And once first responders get to that scene, that's police, that's fire, that's everyone, all hands on deck, because we want to get there. We want to take that focus away from the school towards us, because that's what we're trained to do, to engage that type of threat. So when you have all of that going on, we have to do all that along with think about the safety of those kids. Once we secured that scene, had him apprehended, the key was now, how do we move all of these children out of this school into a continued safe area and then get them safely to their parents? And some of that can be rehearsed, but there's times when you're going to have to improvise. And we had to do a lot of improvising on yesterday. Because also what we knew at the front of the school where he parked his vehicle, our canine dogs hit on that vehicle for explosives. So we were not going to bring those kids out through the front of that school. We had them go through the back of the fence line of the school where we got all 900 of them together. And we had to create another exit for them to get off of that school property. So we had to cut through a fence in an adjacent neighborhood.
To get down the road, to get to the
in order
Walmart, to get their moms and dads.
Absolutely. That's a lot of improvising. In that moment, at that time, our folks did a courageous job in making sure that all that happened and got all these kids safely to their parents, everyone happy, good day. Very unfortunate incident, but the good part about it is everyone's home, everyone's safe.